No.
You guys got Fortnite on your phones?
Okay, so
Alexa
where are we
does clamp
dropping?
off.
Where are we dropping, boys?
What did you? Yeah, Godzilla.
Chug jug with you.
Color would have a knife on her chair.
Yeah.
Ha.
Construction door.
Yeah.
Ooh.
That's the secret sex room that we're gonna
Like
have.
It's not the sex room.
man. Ku's got Okayu, but really hidden.
Let me get a.
Okayu's being bonked.
Oh, I got a cup of ramen next to me. That's great.
Meow has Final Fantasy.
There they are.
Say
Yeah.
Color just swallowed all of our viewers. There's 4 of them.
Oh no.
Just shove the camera down her throat.
Yeah.
Wait, so where did they spawn?
Down
Oh,
there.
In the you gotta put your hand in a little slot.
a big cup. Holy shit.
Is it a big cup?
That's quite the large mug.
I didn't test the props.
No, that's perfect
fine.
size for my hand. What do you want from me?
Yeah, originally I was gonna
not.
completely
It's
reskin the
mine.
vending machine to be MTKG, but I figured we'll just slap a sticker on it and then do graffiti all over it.
Let me turn off the lighters, damn it.
It's fine. That was there by default. Have the default ramen.
Did you add like a collider to the table?
Wait, what do
Yeah.
you mean? Yeah, it's so we could place objects on it.
Oh. Yeah, that makes sense.
It's not all the way to the edge, so like if you
Yeah, I
move
noticed
forward,
that.
you're
I
not being
threw my-
stupid.
I just threw my fucking cup.
Yeah, it's funny because Meow one day was like, go shoot. It was when he was drunk. He's like, you gotta add little like mugs with MTKG on it, and I was like, bro, I already did that. You don't even know yet.
Yeah, he did that yesterday. Didn't he ask you? Didn't he ask for that the other day?
Yeah, but I did that like Monday.
You just look how big it is compared to my head, Koo.
Sorry, you're a baby.
You like the A's potato chips?
Is that what they say? I haven't looked at them.
Yeah,
yet.
go look at the chips.
Oh. Fuck!
Hey,
There's Beppis and A's. Cup noodles, still cup noodles.
you fucking named water scam.
Yep.
Can we just give the scam to Color? Because
Yeah, I gave her the scam because she doesn't like cool drinks.
Wait, the
Wow.
scam just gives you water.
yeah,
No,
that's
it
why.
doesn't.
Water's a
Wait, it I think I accidentally had coffee twice.
You fool.
Here's
I
your,
do
You give one to Meow.
here's your water. Here's
Give
your
the
mug.
coffee to Mao. You want dun dun dun.
Why does this look like mud? You know what it
You don't
actually
get to
looks
ask
like?
those questions.
You ever get that corned beef hashed in a can?
Fit my whole fist in this mug.
Trying to remember if I ever know.
It looks like fucking beef hash in a fucking cup.
Alexa, desk lamp off. She didn't
Well, I
listen
guess you
earlier.
just don't get coffee then.
Actually, I hate coffee.
Alright then, you get a Beppis.
Yeah, no, give him the scam. He gets nothing.
Okay. The scam fell out of the
Oh, I just
machine like
dropped
nothing.
it.
Yeah, because there's not a full collider at the end of the table.
Yeah.
There's your scam.
I wasn't listening to Goshu. He's not here.
Here, the other mug goes on Goshi's side.
One day I will perfectly concoct a brand new slur just for you.
Yeah, Godzilla.
Hmm. Fucking Marvel should I show up into that?
I don't know. You always look like a slut, so.
Bro.
Wow.
It's
like
a,
the
He just called you a slew.
You added photos,
the
sorry.
choice is Goshu is how much clothes do I want to wear this week is the proper answer.
I always wear clothes.
Wait, so what do you got planned for that under construction door?
That's the area with the chairs.
Oh,
The storage room.
storage room. Ah,
I really want
Everyone
to
just awkwardly stare at
chug
Color.
jug with you.
Why?
we can be pro Fortnite gamers.
Now every time I hear that, I can't help but think about the edit where it's just Ray. It's Ray doing it, not the Migu version.
I'm still listening to the Miku version.
Stop.
I can't. It's unironically funny. Fuck it, time to put it up right now, just for myself.
Alright, Tommy, I've received my invite. Get off blue.
But I like blue.
Get off blue.
When's the on blue? What do you yell at me about blue?
What do you mean what? Because you're always on blue when we're doing a fucking thing. It's like, oh, we're acting. Who are these random people showing up?
That wasn't my fault last time.
I'm just telling you, so it's not your fault this time.
But surprise.
I'm gonna make a fucking button that just spawns a kill ball at spawn, so if you try to fucking come in, you just get sent to a black box.
I will laugh when it
Accidentally
backfires on you,
respawn.
and then
Also pixelated.
you lose fucking connection and it respawns you. It just kills you over and over.
Hello, I'm awful to look at.
Yeah, what? Why?
Yeah, what? Why?
Hold
Perfect.
on, I'll be something better to look at.
Okay.
Just a spear.
Welcome to the MTKG with post-it note A.
Jesus, you fucking made such a mess. There's a garbage can.
We don't... I was doing the
Did that
intro.
actually get rid of the stuff, or
Thank you.
you just launched your mug?
Had a mug?
Yeah, you had a mug on your deal.
Welcome to the MTKG with post-it note A. We have Colorsun as a guest this week.
Don't expect much from her. She don't talk a lot.
We're forcing you to talk. I don't
It's
think you
okay.
understand.
I don't expect much from her to begin with.
Oh, understandable. Have a nice day.
Okay.
Told you, it's the choice of how much clothes you're gonna put on when you come in.
The fuck you mean, bitch?
What do you mean?
You don't have your jacket on.
Yeah.
I don't have my jacket. Oh, wait, hold on.
Yeah, fuck you.
Alright. This will be better to look at.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
Fuck you.
Jesus.
Fuck you.
Fuck you.
It's funny because I can't even see my own animations, so I don't see myself right now.
Oh
Oh shit, I need a beard rub.
You're just glowing.
I know I am.
Why is Ghost Shoe so goddamn glossy?
Shiny skin, best skin?
He's got to keep his body oiled up constantly.
Yeah.
The fuck is Chinese skin?
Chinese skin?
What did you just say?
Shiny skin.
Oh! I thought he said Chinese skin, best skin. And I'm like, what? What the fuck is
No,
Chinese skin?
Shiny
My
skin.
Chinese skin, man, me. A Chinese skin necklace.
What the fuck?
That's what you gotta sing.
Yeah, sing
You
Shiny
have to
Teeth
do.
in Me.
Yeah, you have to do a cover of "Shiny Teeth in Me" by Chip Skylark.
No.
Why not?
All right, so let me ask you first here on the
When-
podcast: why do you hate me?
Who?
Oh god.
Where's that clown song I told you should make?
It's
Clown
not.
song?
We'll just.
That was like a few months ago. I told her she could make a clown song, but it's not happening.
What do you even make?
I could just play her songs and we can like rate them on what we think.
Oh god, that sounds like a terrible
That
idea.
sounds like a great idea. Let's pick out your best
All
song
right,
since
Jamie,
you
can you pull?
we got a video player. You are a talented vocalist. You also know how to
you
finger.
refuse to accept it.
You really added that one right at the end. You threw me for a curveball.
Is that why I have a hemorrhoid?
So why I have a hemorrhoid?
Jesus
don't-
Christ. This is going to be a
Woo.
great time, isn't it?
Bro, I am hungry.
Color. See, the thing is, you're in our room now. You're in our domain.
You have no power.
You are
yeah.
an artist, and you're an artist for this channel as well as your own channel, where you produce
Music.
vocal and instrumental music. Yes. Okay. Then we are going to exploit you. There is no. There's no.
Yeah, exploitation.
Oh no, I can't do it. You fucking did it for like what 163 people. How many subs you got?
Something
Let's
like that.
check.
I think it is like 163. I just took a guess. How close am I?
Hold on, I gotta look it up.
It's either 163 or 193. One of the two.
162.
Oh,
you were very close.
Damn, I was one off. Shit, someone subscribe real quick. Make it 163.
Potato, you know what you gotta do.
Put the link to her channel in the podcast description.
Oh wait, did you say subscribe? I thought you said unsubscribe.
Oh fuck! Now I'm two off. Well, since Color is of the musical variety here, we didn't really when we have these guests. I kind of want to figure this week. I figured some questions specifically that should be geared towards them. So you perform music. How long have you been performing music?
Well, I mean, I've been in choir since elementary school, if you want to count that.
Choir
Yeah,
is like a forced requirement for everybody. So like,
It wasn't for me.
Not
it was for me. I was
What the
What
fuck?
the fuck?
You're the only one with that requirement.
I was forced.
Yeah.
I had to sing. I've
the
never.
heck?
I have.
It's like how people saying
I
playing the
had to-
recorder was a forced requirement. I never
I
had to
was
do that
supposed
either.
to sing all the way through 9th grade.
You had a weird school. You had a PA school. So that's not your fault.
Yeah, that
I'm
PA.
surprised they let you sing without just chopping your head off there.
Why?
Because it's PA and it's some weird third world country.
Oh yeah, true.
Weird third world country.
But no, I used to sing quite a bit back in the day. Then I realized I don't like it. But then I stopped.
I don't like it, so I will make funny meme songs now
Yeah,
with the voice bot.
yeah,
Putat did subscribe. You now have
Yep,
one-
now it's at
yeah. Now you're at 163, so I stand right. I was right. You had 163 subscribers.
Hold on, let me log into my second account.
Yeah, I got you.
So where does your anxiety come from, though?
It just be like that.
It just be
I just
like
don't like. I don't like singing in front of people I know. I can sing in front of strangers.
that's weird.
Why not?
Like that's the thing
Yeah,
I
she
want to
goes to,
like
like, the
confront you
karaoke
about. I
world.
want to know why it's easier to sing in front of strangers who will judge you more
I don't care about strangers'
maliciously.
opinions.
I think it's because you can dismiss their opinions. It's like, oh, I'll never see that person again. Fuck them. But like, people you know.
Yeah.
I don't know. Neither one of those things. I don't know. I don't get it. Like I get it, but I don't. It's like a half thing.
I think it's just because you don't care what anybody thinks.
You really don't. You have that mindset.
Fuck you mean I don't care? I do
You
care.
know?
I mean, when you pull the pranks of constantly grabbing stuff from people, but even when they tell you to stop, you still don't give a shit.
Yeah, and then
Well,
you
those
get mad when they block you. Like, fuck you. That pissed me off so much.
Yeah, why do you think I blocked you in the pug?
No.
No?
No, that's different. That is different.
No, it isn't. It is
No,
literally
because
not.
that's not an opinion. You were getting mad at me for something that was I was just stealing from you. That's not an opinion. That's not an opinion of me.
My
An opinion that
is
you're
you
being
should
annoying.
But I knew I
Right.
was. That was the point. I thought it was
Yeah,
funny.
but even if I actually told you to stop, you still wouldn't be. You're still being a bitch.
But that's not the opinions I'm talking about. It's more of like opinions that like uplift you or bring you down. That didn't bring me down. I just got annoyed. I was like, motherfucker. I just wanted to keep stealing your fucking cup.
Yeah, and I blocked you because I told you to stop. Back to that person. I don't know.
Yeah, why the fuck did it turn on me and blast me? Fuck all of you.
Because I've been holding on to that for a while.
No, fuck you. What do you mean you've been holding that back for a while?
I wanted,
I mean, you do it
wanted
constantly,
so bad
man.
to yell at you for that.
Why?
Because you do it constantly.
bullshit. You can't get mad at someone else because you're being annoying to them and they acted annoyed.
Oh my god.
I already know what I want to ask her.
Well, go
I
for
already
it.
know, but tell us about your professional kicking people's asses.
Yeah.
Oh, what do you mean? What about it?
The martial arts.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Miss
tell
Black
us
Belt.
about your experience with the martial arts. How long actually did it take? To get to
Taekwondo?
black belt? How long were you doing that shit?
I started when I was like 8 or 9 probably, and then it started off just kind of for fun, and then in middle school I started getting competitive, and I went to nationals and stuff. And I did the fight.
I did the fighty fight.
So, what age were you when you actually attained black belt?
I don't know if I even remember. Probably like sometime in the beginning of high school.
So like 15 or something like that.
Something like that.
It's funny the juxtaposition of social anxiety and black belt in Taekwondo.
Will kick your ass, but also cares about your opinion on getting their ass kicked.
I'd kick your ass when I
I can
feel
just see
confident
it.
enough.
She's
to do
beating
it.
your ass while crying. Like, am I doing it enough? Am I doing good? Am I beating your ass?
Just plain thunderstruck.
Did it look cool?
Fucking tears rolling down your cheek. I hope I look cool while I kicked your ass, bitch.
And then she roller skates away.
Why roller skate, bruh? What the fuck? Healy herself away. Got them Heelys, not roller skate,
She's got
Yeah,
roller skates.
Heelys.
bruh.
Dealy.
Cool, you disappointed me.
I disappoint you all the fucking time.
No,
There's
you
nothing good
don't.
about
You're the
this.
least one that disappoints me.
That's sad and surprising.
No, wait, no. Only you
He consumes weird fluid. You have to be disappointed in him.
She brought it to
consumes weird fluid.
Yeah, you think that hurts me? I'm past that.
Yeah, he
I'll
learned.
drink
Yeah,
power
but you're
steering
not
fluid.
past getting the superpowers.
Yeah.
You're still never getting that.
Fuck you.
He learned how
Fuck
to.
you.
he learned how to anticipate what's gonna fall into his mouth this time. So now,
I knocked my cup down because I was so angry at you.
is there something that you wouldn't want to like swallow, Koo? That you would like fall
Yeah.
into? Like, if you were
Probably.
Why specifically come? He's bisexual.
Well, I mean, you could be bi and still not want to swallow a load.
Yeah.
You could be straight. You could be a straight female and still not want to swallow a load. And we call
I mean,
those
I guess
straight.
it depends on like the cum and what it tastes like. I mean, I guess you're okay because you got the graham cracker going on.
Yeah.
It's also made of acid, if you remember, right?
Grab cracker.
No, that was because that girl was allergic to semen. That's why she had a reaction with Goshu.
It burned a hole through his shirt.
He's got fucking microorganisms that like fucking live in his clothes. I don't know, man.
I have nanomachines.
Machine, son.
Nice.
You know, I wonder. I actually read something. This is a fun fact. I wonder if the holes that Goshu like saw on his clothes was actually the result of bugs eating at his fabric. I was reading some interesting stuff about cum, and like some things, a lot like some bugs that like live in your house see cum as a nutritional source of food.
It's got protein.
Yeah,
That- I mean, I
Minuscule
can
amount
see
of protein, but it's there.
so like
very
bed bugs,
understandable.
ants, especially ants. So like that's how that's how I even found out about it. So if you have cum, ants will go right towards it.
If you have come, ants will go right. Amazing sentence.
10 out of 10, but I don't want to
So
hear
I,
it.
I don't think Goshu has acid cum. I just think that something enjoyed
very
his cum
attracted
as a
cum
meal.
to bugs.
Something enjoyed his cum as a nutritional meal. That's what happened.
I mean, the fact that it already smells like graham crackers attracts it to
Yeah. So
Yeah.
okay. But we're gonna get back to something here. You said that's
Yeah.
how you found out about it. Did you come on the floor and saw ants go to it and decide to look it up?
Um,
Was this an experiment you had?
Yeah.
I don't know. I just had like a random thought, and like this was a while ago, and like
Dude,
it came
bugs like
it came
cum?
up when you started telling.
Ooh.
You started telling. This was like the early days with you and Color, where you told her the story about your fucking cum thing, and I was like, I wonder what the fuck. What? So I googled. I was just like, can cum dissolve clothes? And then stuff came up about bugs and stuff that are attracted to semen. And then I was like, huh. So I clicked on it, read some articles, and I'm like, huh, cool. So Goshu's not a superhuman. He's just something enjoyed his cum as a meal.
I'm sticking with the acid. I'm sorry.
That sounds cooler
Acid's
and
cooler.
funnier.
I don't know. I think it's actually funny that like maybe a swarm of ants just like fucking had a goddamn picnic on his shirt. Can you imagine if waking up you just see ants just walking away with like little specks of your semen?
My new punk band name is going to be Picnic of Cum.
Picnic of cum.
Jesus Christ.
Coming of the ends.
Yeah.
Coming of ants. Coming in my pants.
Are you gonna create a
Squirrels in my
freestyle
pants.
rap if that's what's going on?
Oh no, don't
I'm
pull
just,
up
no,
the
I'm,
voice
just,
mod.
I'm reversing some lyrics. Hold on, I'm going to tweet out the podcast. I saw the video we did got a lot of attention on Twitter after it actually
With
got
Oath?
tweeted out. So yeah, so I'm thinking
Yeah.
if I tweet out that we're doing a podcast, maybe I'll get some attention.
Yeah.
Who would have thought?
Well, okay, don't even give me that shit. You don't even tweet it.
Yeah, I do. What the fuck you mean?
When? Hold on, I'm going to your Twitter.
Okay, I did delete a lot of my tweets though, so I can't actually defend myself properly. I went
I
through.
can't. Yeah, okay. Oh,
No,
wait,
no,
there's a way
because
to
I
do that.
asked Koo. Koo can tell you, because I went through a whole fucking cleaning thing of my channel. I deleted like 452 videos and streams, and I went through on my Twitter and I deleted like 400 tweets.
I can confirm the YouTube thing. I can't defend you on the Twitter front because you never told me about that.
He did tweet the podcast already. Okay.
Yeah, fuck you, man. But
Well,
the thing is, my YouTube is also linked to my Twitter. So anytime I post a video or go live, whatever selected message I put on the YouTube on the video or the stream, it sends it to Twitter as a post. But that's why I did a lot of cleaning, and I also disabled it after this stream, because like it was just a lot of like, rather than like promotional stuff, you just see like it said like mysterious meow. I just added a few videos to the llama playlist. You should check it out. Blah blah blah. And so I just deleted a lot of that shit because it would just say everything that I was doing. Like it was narrating my fucking life. And I'm like, okay, we're done.
Why is that automatically doing it?
It was something with the YouTube thing. It's just like, do you want to send out stuff to your Twitter? And I'm like, sure.
Interesting. Oh. I had another question for Color about Taekwondo.
Yeah.
Have you ever kicked anybody's ass outside of the ring?
Yeah, have you ever had to fight against somebody?
Yeah, have you fought somebody?
Unfortunately, no. I was always kind of hoping it would happen.
I know, I understand that. I understand.
Yeah.
When you're in power in one of those moments, you're like, I'm literally ready for this. I could do it, but then it never happens.
Yeah.
You're walking down the street, that motherfucker, if he comes at me, I got this.
Color, I'll fight you.
I'm gonna see her randomly stance up one day
I'll
at
fight
me,
you.
and I'm just gonna be like, what's going on?
You're gonna have to wear knee pads though, because that's the first thing I'm gonna kick.
Oh my God.
I'll get her some knee pads.
Oh no.
I don't know why, but my mind went to a whole different place when you specifically said that.
That's because we're connected, and that's exactly what I wanted you to think.
Oh. I was talking about for protection. He's talking about protection for something
It is
else.
protection.
Yeah, but I was talking about protection for a fight. You're talking about protection when, yeah.
Yeah.
It's a different fight.
It's a different fight.
The sword fight.
Just tape pillows to
It's
your
the
knees,
same reason,
whatever.
just a different type of fight.
It's one-sided fencing.
What color? How good are you at holding your breath? She just stares at me.
A funny thing about that is one day I was in her server with a bunch of her friends, and just one guy mentioned like holding his breath really long, and then just everybody in the server just kept holding their breath. I could only do like 45 seconds. This fucker was like a minute and a half. It's anybody who took swimming, like, because that's why he's like, yeah, that's why I could do it. I could used to do it for longer. I remember Vidal could also do that because it's just swimming.
Yeah.
And, I can only do 45 seconds because I can't swim.
Wait, you really can't swim?
We've established this.
So wait, no. If I push you in a river right now, you're gonna drown.
I'll drown. I'll die.
You should have been the drowning llama.
Yo, I drown, I die.
Why you went back to like animal instincts? If I drown, I die. Like, all right,
Bruh, why?
What do you mean? Why? I don't know. I go in the water and I just sink. I'm not any like struggle. It's like quicksand. When I struggle to like stay afloat, it just brings me under further.
So I'd have to save your fucking sorry ass after pushing you. Cool.
No, there was one time, this fucking asshole from, I don't know why I was ever friends with him, but in high school there was this one dude. He heard I couldn't swim, so he thought it would be funny to like grab me and then swim out like at the beach past the point where I can't touch the ground. And he just lets me go and starts swimming away. and I start actually drowning. I'm like, dude, this isn't funny. I'm actually gonna die, dude. You're actually gonna kill me. And I just like through the whole splashing, the gurgling, and he just laughed for a bit. He let me like struggle for a solid like 40 seconds before he decided, maybe I shouldn't let him die. So then he picks me up. He like picks me up, but I'm already still panicked. So the entire time he's swimming back, I'm like punching him in the back. I'm like, fucking get me out, get me out. Yeah, so fuck that guy. He also one day
I wanna help you swim. I think it'd be an interesting thing. Yo,
But-
let's make a video on it teaching Goshu how to swim.
So same dude, he invited me to play airsoft with him and a few people, and I just had a shitty like spring-loaded airsoft thing I got at a flea market for $20, and he pulls up with a fully gas-powered like fully automatic AK, and he's like, "We won't do fully auto because it's not fair." And then like he gave me shit for wearing a winter jacket, so I like can not get hurt. And then he pulls up with an actual military flak jacket from a fucking surplus store. And he's giving me shit for a winter jacket. And what's that fucker do? He goes full auto on me. And we're supposed to call shots so people stop shooting at you. And I start calling a shot. He's just unloading the entire clip on me.
What?
You did not have a good friend.
No, this dude was a fucking idiot. I hate him. And it's funny because he was a fucking squeaker too. So on Xbox, and we would inevitably not invite him to the party chat, he would send us all messages with voice, and he'd be like, "Dude, join my party, dude." Guarantee, if I had Abhoth in a chair over there, he would also start doing the dude.
Oh my god.
By the way, I did want to tell you, Kyle didn't know that was you in the recent video, in the TikTok, the tox disease. Yeah, he had no idea that it was you. He thought it was me because he started asking me, "How are you dancing?" and shit like that. I said, "What? Kyle, what?" He's like, "That's not you? It sounds just like you." Like, what?
Oh, back to this topic.
You do not sound the same.
You really don't.
I'm like, okay.
Haha, you sound like a 5'2" little bitch. Haha.
Well, I guess that should be good in your case too, because then you sound like a 5'5".
A 5'5".
Yeah, it kind of works out if you did sound alike.
Yeah, so fuck
You're
you.
like, yeah.
Oh no. That means I sound gay.
What? I'm not. Oh my god. I'm gonna start. You are homophobic. Fuck you.
The fuck?
Why'd your voice go
What was
high?
I tried being gay. What do you mean?
I tried. Yeah, I was really rooting there for you. I felt sad.
It's okay.
Yeah, you and Kajika seemed like a nice thing.
It's funny because one day I tried telling my mom, and I wasn't sure how to phrase it in a way that wasn't awkward. So I was like, yeah, so this one person I liked ended up being a dude, and she's like, "Oh yeah, you gotta be careful with people on the internet." And I was like, "Yeah, I'm just gonna drop it.
Just leave it there.
I'm just gonna leave it there."
Really? You couldn't tell her?
No,
I tried. I tried once too, but
I mean she's finding out now.
She's finding out now.
Oh no.
I
She actually
tried.
watched
Even in the
right now?
chat, I
There's
don't
only
know
like
if she's
7
watching
people.
right now.
I had a friend. He was really into me, and I never. I wasn't in to like dating for like a while, and I didn't really know what to think. He told me he liked me, and I told him, I said, I'm not looking for relationships. I got out of that bad relationship that was online, and then he's just like, hey, now that you're free. So I was like,
Jesus
I was
Christ.
like, fuck it. I guess I'll give it a shot. I don't really have anything against it. My only thing was I couldn't do it when the dick came out. There's like, no. I'm like, yeah, no. I mean, I had no problem holding your hands or giving you a kiss, but once the dick came out, I'm like, yeah, no.
The penis comes out, the man says no.
I just don't like the dick, man. I don't even like my own dick.
Here's the thing.
Your baseball bat of a
Baseball bat of a dick.
Like, traps and stuff are still hot. But it's like, I don't know. Men and women put off different vibes. So it's the female vibe I'm into romantically. I can't do the male vibe.
Okay, I think I'm processing that. I get it.
I get it.
I'm processing.
Well, at first I was like, where are you going with this? Because like, I get what you mean after I think about it, but at the same time I was just like,
I mean, it is kind of vague. I'm just saying,
Yeah.
men can have different vibes, and I like the female vibe.
yeah,
But that's not specific. It's hard to say exactly what it is. It just feels different.
yeah. I don't know. I prefer the comfort from a woman, but then again, the only comfort I got was emotional distress. So
The comfort.
I mean, for a long time, that's like all I got from women too. So it makes having a decent person. Hey, so when are you gonna fuck me over?
it's I always say give it the 3 months. If you make it past that 3 months, then it's like, okay, now I know that we're at least getting somewhat serious. I haven't had a relationship that lasted 3 months for like a long time. I'm trying to think.
Most of my relationships fail by the first or second month.
See, I had 2 shitty 4 years of relationships. One was a relationship, and the other one wasn't even like I said, it wasn't even like a actual like relationship. I felt more like a toy in the entire thing. Like I was a side piece that was like added on to a collection.
Yeah, that's fucked up.
And
I know exactly what you're talking about.
I set my criteria. I started being more restrictive in certain things because then I'm like, okay, now I need women that are independent, that are self-sufficient, that can think on their own. I don't want to be holding their hands.
You need a real person.
Yeah, I need someone that can actually think on their own without them coming up to me. Should I put my sock on to go outside? What? No. What? Why are you asking me? You should know how to dress yourself.
Dude, a lot of times, like, actually, to make a decision, I just roll a die or I flip a coin. I'm like, I don't know. I got a list. I just roll a die. I used to have a Discord bot that I would just tell it every option, and I just said pick. And I would just do whatever it said.
choose.
You were an NPC for a little bit there.
I just indecisive.
Yeah, ever since that, 8 years of emotional stress, and then just multiple things that only lasted a week to. No, I think there was one that made it almost to the 3 month, but we're not going to bring up names. But I think that was the one that had a lot of lies in it. I think you might know what I'm talking about.
A lot of lights.
Watch it get very dramatic as you look down to the ground. You just a lot of lies.
Oh my god.
Think about who it is.
I don't know.
That was a lot of people.
Well,
Yeah, I don't know. Any person I remember. I know. Never mind.
You figured it out?
Yeah,
You found out.
Yeah, he figured it out. It was probably the most fucked up one too. That one.
Yeah.
It's all Color's fault.
Why?
I don't know. I have to blame you for something.
You blame me for everything.
We have to get you involved in the podcast somehow.
Yeah, we've really derailed. I wanted to talk about Color. I wanted to get about her music stuff. I was curious.
Well, my favorite color is it's actually not red. I prefer like whites.
Motherfucker,
blacks,
I'm talking about our guest.
You said we're talking about color.
Yeah, Color Sun.
All right, I got somebody to talk about.
Colored sun? I don't have one.
God. Shut up. So, Color's not only a very accomplished musician, an artist. He's also a very accomplished actor. Seen a lot of movies. You may not realize it.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah, she's in like everything past
Yeah.
ish.
Wait, what did she do?
She's in a bunch of movies, bro.
She's in a lot of like pretty much every movie that comes out.
Yeah, like every movie. She's in almost every movie. Even some of the earlier movies, she did her lighter work, you know?
Every once in a while you get like a modern one that goes for like a throwback, like The Lighthouse. There's no color in that. But you know.
Yeah, but she does another supporting role in that one, you know?
Does she?
I get it
Yeah.
now.
She was a minor character in what was it, Sin City?
Oh my god.
Like she wasn't in all of it, but she was there. Little splashes here and there.
She had a huge role in the Giver movie.
They even had one about her called Color Out of Space. It was a sci-fi one.
Yeah. Don't look at us like that.
I'm just happy you don't spell it with a U.
Do I
Until you
look
do that
British
in
to you?
Europe.
No. You look Germanic.
What?
Dramatic?
I did get confirmation my mom was watching. Cool. Yeah, there was one day I asked her, and I didn't know how to like phrase this in a way that wasn't weird. I just said, "What is your family's ancestry? I'm trying to figure out your skeletal shape." I was like,
Wait, why this skeletal shape? Hold up.
no, because I don't know. Anytime I see someone's like skull structure, I can typically pinpoint like what their ancestry is. It's really weird. So I was looking at her, and I was just like trying to figure it out. And I was like, I'm getting something Germanic, but I don't know. So I decided to just ask her, but I didn't know how to ask her, so I just said it as a matter of fact. And she said the only one she knows like there's a lot of is Danish. And I was like, ha! That's Germanic! I was right!
I actually asked after that to confirm I'm very German.
Fucking nailed it!
Look like you just
I
fucking
always
deep
did.
throat your mic and the green
Yes.
screen popped
I
up.
always fucking... Dude, I always nail it.
Alright, I did talk to Kyle, and we're gonna try to set up where he can come onto the podcast.
Yeah.
Who?
So
Kyle?
Yeah, Kyle.
yeah. So
I heard Co for a second.
Nice.
dude, I haven't talked to Co in ever.
No one has.
Yeah, I don't
Hi,
think
Meow's parents.
I don't think they'll ever talk to us again. I don't know.
They don't hate me.
Well, I didn't do anything to be hated, so what the fuck? The last thing I did was go to her party and fucking tried to Ricardo and fell in front of her. That was the last thing, and then I broke my stuff. That was sad. But Kyle, me and Kyle got into like a debate. 'Cause we started talking about people, and there's these people that are like, so Kyle's Spanish. He's part Spanish, And we were making fun of those people that'll go out there and they're like, "Oh, you're Puerto Rican? You should be deported." And it's like, wait, what? Why would you?
What?
Why would? Yeah, why would you say deport a Puerto Rican? Because they don't belong here. They're not a part of America. And I'm like, huh. Well, I wonder where your education came from, buddy. But regardless, so we were talking about that, and I always like slap some like fucking humor up against him, and he started going on, and I was like, if you don't shut up right now, I'm gonna fucking deport you. He's just like, motherfucker. And then I was like, oh, by the way, my mom's also Cuban. She's part Cuban. And then he's like, no, she's not. You're white as hell. And I'm like, she is. She has a Spanish name. Her original name, her last name was Castro. He's like, no, your mom's not named after fucking Castro. And I'm like, no. Okay.
No.
Okay. Whatever. Fuck.
I like this bit of just denying someone's ancestry.
Well,
No,
because
you're not related to Castro.
well, because this is what he says. He says, you always tell me something. Something. This is like you say something, and you put the truth in mixed with like all this other shit, and I don't know what to believe when you tell me these things.
You do that. You gaslight me all the time.
And then
So you know what? I actually get it.
And so, like, I told him, I said, when have I ever lied to you? And he says, I don't know, because when I think you're lying, I come to find out, like, a week later that you were actually telling the truth. He gets so mad. He's just like, he's just like, well, you told me you were joking about fucking going to the hospital or having surgery. I was like, haha, you're not going to the hospital. You were just joking about that. You're just, because like I started talking to him about like my fears of like surgeries and stuff like that. And then I was just like, what if I told you I'm going to get surgery in a couple months? He's like, surgery for what? I said, I got a hernia. And he's like, no, you fucking don't.
No, you don't.
He's like, I see you just fine. I'm like, you come like once every fucking in a while. What do you mean? I'm sitting most of the time. I'm in my box.
That's also another thing to just deny because based on like appearance. Like, you don't have a hernia. I see you every day. Like, are you looking at my balls every day? What the fuck?
And then I messaged him right before I went into the hospital. I was like, dude, my anxiety is so bad right now. And he's like, why? I said, I'm at the hospital right now. He's like, wait, why are you at the hospital?
I told you, asshole!
I was like, I've been telling you for months. He just gets so mad. And now it's to the point where it's like I've been joking about me dying. You know how I've been saying like season 4 and shit like that? Yeah. He doesn't know. He can't tell. He looks at me and he's just like, I'm watching you because you tell me you're going to die. I don't think you're going to die. But at the same time, every time you tell me something, it's always some kind of truth in there. So what the fuck you got planned? I'm like, I don't know.
I feel like if you were actually dying, you wouldn't tell any of us, so that one day it comes as a surprise.
That's what he said. And then he told me, he's just like, he says, if I ever found out that you just died, I wouldn't believe it.
Yeah, that's not real.
He's like, I can't believe it.
Fake.
But so I got really derailed. So we came back. We got into like a back and forth in the car because I was just like, I've never told you a lie. I've always told you facts and truths about my life. What the fuck? What the fuck you mean? He's just like, no, there's no fucking way. We get back home. And I hear my mom yelling down the stairs. She's just like, hey, can you get me the steel wool? Because she's remodeling the house. And I said, Mom, what's your Spanish name before you got adopted? She said her, I forget, I think it's Catalina Castro. And Kyle just stared at me. And he just shook his head. And after my mom walked away, he said, you're a piece of shit.
feel like I'd be a good friend with this man.
I was like, I told you, I never tell you a lie. He's like, you always put your truths mixed in with all this other bullshit. I don't know what to believe. Yeah. And then it was the same night where I was gonna go get drunk with Dead Cry and stuff like that. Now, I rarely, when I buy alcohol, I always buy what I know I enjoy. That's Bacardi, Ciroc, Jack Daniels, Tullamore. I recently started getting, fuck is this? I can't read it from here. Well, it's some type of little vodka bottle. And then I buy apple whiskey. And then I have something oriental. And I just had Japanese vodka. And I recently bought that vodka twice. He had no idea that I had like any type of drinking problem whatsoever. And I was telling him, I was like, yeah, I really had to cut back on drinking because, like, especially like 2019? Yeah, 2019 was really fucking bad. I was wasting so much money. He's like, how much money were you spending on alcohol? And I was like, at least $130 a week. He's like, what do you mean? They're the same bottles every time. I see the same bottles every time I come to your house. What do you mean you spend $130 a week? I was like, yeah, because I usually drink it. I down a bottle this size, and then next week I go to the store and I buy a new bottle to put onto the shelf. What do you mean? He's like, I always thought you just had a little bit, just like sipped on it every once in a while and just put it away. I thought they were the same bottles. I never knew that you were buying the same brand multiple times. I was like, wow, some friend you are.
Would it not look suspicious if, like, one of the bottles that was a little more emptier just wasn't all of a sudden? Like, God.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like,
you undrank that one. Very weird.
yeah.
I don't think he ever paid attention to it, but yeah, it was funny. I was just like, how did you not know? I used to drink with you and your ex years ago. You seen how much alcohol I put down? What the fuck you mean? But yeah, so I told him he's got to join the podcast and he's thinking about it. He said he will try next week because he usually works on Sundays. He works Sundays, but he'll probably can make it from 8 to 10:30.
Nice.
So
Cool.
we'll see what happens. Then you could then you can hear his side of like how it is actually being with me IRL.
I'm gonna wait and see how long it takes for him to be like, that's the Haruko guy.
That'd be great.
Yeah, he can't believe that you were the Great Llama. You can't believe that you were the guy that had the tox disease. And he can't believe that you're fucking Haruko. I can't.
I'm not fucking Haruko.
He's like, he even told me, he's like, I can't believe that the guy is all three of those characters. And I was like, he's also that Spartan dude. He's like, no, what the fuck? What's happening?
What's happening? I don't even like try to do a different voice. What do you mean?
I don't know.
They all have the same voice.
Oh, and I specifically asked him, because you always think I'm going to jerk you off IRL or some shit.
You brought this up last
asked
podcast.
Kyle.
Yeah,
I
we
was
talked
like,
about this last time.
When was the last time I touched your dick?
yeah. Motherfucker. What,
Well, I don't know. With some of the other shit you say, where like,
I just asked him this the other day, on Friday.
no, you asked this. You brought this up last podcast.
Last podcast
Yeah.
was with Oathmeal when it happened.
What?
Yeah, that's our last podcast. Was with Oathmeal.
You already brought this up. It's in the quotes channel.
I yelled that about you. When was the last time I stroked your dick?
No, you mentioned you tried touching
Yeah,
his
this
dick.
came up because of the conversation with Kyle.
I don't think so. I think you're like meshing realities here.
Go watch your own fucking podcast.
I did. I showed him that part, and that is not what happened. What you just told me did not. I'm about to fucking watch it right now. Don't fuck with my brain.
Here's another thing that happens. Anytime I start arguing with you, anybody who also knows what happened doesn't say a fucking thing. They just let it happen. Speak!
I already did. I fucking said that happened last time. Did you not hear me?
Bullshit.
Oh my god.
I will buy
No,
you.
it did get brought
I will
up
buy
last
you
time.
V-Bucks if you were right.
What am I gonna? I literally can't even play Fortnite. I get error code 0 and it tells me to reinstall fucking Windows.
Have you tried reinstalling Windows?
Fuck
Yes.
no! I'm not gonna reinstall
You did
Windows for
earlier.
Fortnite.
We're supposed to be talking about color. We got really
Would you
derailed.
fucking reinstall Windows for Fortnite?
So, color,
Jeez.
you said you were going to perform for us.
I did not.
Yes, you did.
She's-
No.
Hang on, I got to open up Photoshop real quick.
Wait. Well,
Yeah,
while
sure,
you're doing
mention
that,
that.
she is terrified of me playing games that have loot boxes in them at this point.
That has what?
Loot
That have
boxes.
loot boxes in them.
Or any kind of.
Oh, yeah,
In-game
because you
currency.
you spent money on fucking Overwatch.
I've done like a couple hundred on Overwatch. I've done like 500 on Terra. I've done like 500 on Warframe.
Y'all make no sense. but-
There's there was also fucking Maple Story 2. There was Maple Story 1. There was Fliff. There was
That doesn't make any sense to me.
Puzzles and Dragons.
Not specifically you. Not specifically you. Don't take this as like an attack on you. But all these fucking people I meet. I play Final Fantasy 14. It's a subscription-based MMO. I know what I'm getting for my value all the time. I get consistent content updates every couple months. I get a new expansion every fucking year. I get new stuff every so often, and it's all in game. I don't have to spend money for it. The stuff like on the store, the Mog Station, because I know that you've definitely know about the Mog Station. The game's been out for 10 fucking years. And Square Enix, it's just like they're weird. They don't rehash some of their old stuff. So what they do is like, okay, well, a lot of people have been wanting our old, like the old costumes and event items. Let's just sell all the event items. But if you play the game, you get them. It's just the Mog Station exists because they're just selling you the stuff that was fucking from 10 years ago. You can't get anymore. And I hear these people that play these free-to-play games and spend hundreds of dollars on them every fucking year. I spend $130 a year on Final Fantasy, and some of these people spend $500 in 2 weeks playing Overwatch. And they also complain, oh, I only play free to play because I shouldn't have to pay for a monthly fee just to play this game. But you just spent $500 in 2 fucking weeks on this fucking game, and you're gonna complain about a monthly subscription. That makes no fucking sense to me. I hate people like that.
Okay, see, I was listening to that whole rant waiting for the part you don't understand. Because I was like, okay, so far everything's adding up, so far, and then you threw up the, complaining about subscriptions when you play free-to-plays and you actually fucking buy into the loot box skin. Yeah, that's, I don't get that either. I thought I was about to defend loot boxes, just as a like. The allure to them is that you don't know what you're gonna get, and you could get something cool. And some people have little 8 brains like me, so they see that and they're like, "Ooh, reminds me of opening Yu-Gi-Oh cards." So you just fucking you just buy a loot box and you get.
Well,
There was one time the
I'm
most
not
expensive
against
loot
them.
box I ever bought was like $20 each.
I'm not exactly against loot boxes. I'm not. I'm okay with them. I do think that they're overpriced though. I think
Color, Jesus Christ.
I
It's too late. It's in the past. There's nothing
like
you
I
can
do think that like the loot box thing is overpriced, but I'm not completely against it if that's something that you want into your game. As long as it's not I draw the line at game changing. Now,
Yeah,
I'm also the type of person like Overwatch to me is a first person shooter. If you give me enough opportunities to get the stuff just by playing your game, I'm okay. Now, I'm also not a skin person. I used to be. I more so care about skins when I'm playing third person games and shit like that. But first person, I'm not seeing my character. I'm just and then I'm not even looking at other people's characters either. I'm fucking trying to make them dead before I'm dead. So I'm not a big skin person, so I never got into buying loot boxes because I was like, I mean, all you're gonna get is like dumb voice lines and fucking dumb skins, dumb shit to me, pointless stuff.
yeah. I had a real problem with Overwatch specifically. I went hard on that game for like no reason, which sucks because I ended up just absolutely fucking hating the game. But for the first like year or so, like first year or two, I got every event item, and that's not because I grinded real hard. I like did as much as I could for free, and then I just bought loot boxes till I had the rest. And that was for every event for 2 years.
Oh God. You know, I can give Overwatch some credit with the loot boxes. They're at least recycling their money and trying to produce consistent content. A lot of these free to play stuff, especially like a lot of like fucking those like small niche MMOs, they go free with the allure that it's free. And then like once you reach a certain point in the game, you got to start buying because you got to get higher end gear just to survive anymore. You got to buy to play. And
it paywalls you pretty hard.
Yeah, and it's like people do spend all that, and I'm like, why don't you play a real MMO?
Mhm.
Because they don't recycle their money. Once you get that top tier shit, they're not putting more content into the game. And if they do, it is you're lucky if it comes like within a year, 2 years, or even 3. You're very lucky if they give you new content to play with. Because most of their new content, if anybody makes that argument, tends to be, oh, well, they put more skins in, they put new armor in, they put new weapons in. Yeah, but did they put anything that's like story-wise or dungeon-wise or, you know, player-wise that I could play with other people? No? Just more dumb, cute shit? Can you hear that?
Yeah.
Now we can.
Yeah, what the fuck you doing?
I think the most brain dead argument I've heard against like free to play games having microtransactions, it's like, what exactly did they say? It pissed the hell out of me because of how brain dead it was. It's like, free to play should be free to play. You shouldn't be able to. You shouldn't be. There shouldn't be microtransactions all over the place. And it's like, it's free to play because it has other revenue sources.
Yeah, they have to make
Like-
some money somehow.
Yeah, the server costs don't pay for themselves. Employees don't pay themselves. Fucking all this labor doesn't pay itself. It's got to get money somehow.
Yeah.
Like, no excuse for cosmetics and whatever shit. It's like, no, you're a fucking idiot.
And then
And
just
it's-
go make a fucking free-to-play game yourself and put all these, like,
Yeah.
hours into it, fucking buy a server housing, and then I'm like, oh shit, I'm, like, suddenly $100,000 in debt.
Exactly. And what sucks is this. I've heard this argument from someone who's otherwise fairly intelligent. They just go full retard when it comes to video game development, and I don't know why.
Wait, that was it? I thought you were gonna open up, continue talking.
No, I just had to let that out. I was also holding on to that for like a year.
Motherfucker. Yeah, I did get the show. That was the one thing when Kyle did come over, he got to see me do some like fucking dungeons and raids in Final Fantasy 14. And he was so like enamored by the fucking Dragoon just jumping all over the fucking place. He's like, what the fuck is that? Why is that guy like jumping all over the goddamn place? I don't know.
I just want a class with a minigun. That's all I need.
In Final Fantasy,
Yeah.
I mean, there's 2 classes that have guns.
No, minigun.
No
It's
It's
minigun
Final Fantasy. In that Final Fantasy, I should have a minigun.
attached to my arm.
Yeah,
Final Fantasy, I need a minigun.
exactly.
I am pretty excited for
And
the
a fishing
expansion
game.
coming out. They're releasing 2 new classes, a Sage class, which is a healer, and I'm not really into like healing. But they got a Reaper class where it's all scythes of weapons. Scythes of weapons, bro. It's fucking great. They showed the combat, the mechanics, how it works, and I was like, ooh. I can't wait to play that motherfucker.
I did Summoner.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I am so sorry.
Sorry for what?
My God.
I think Summoner is probably one of the worst classes to play as in Final Fantasy.
I was pulling off tons of combos. I was having a blast.
Yeah, I mean, it fits for you. It fits. I mean, there's a lot of people that like the class. It's one of the worst. My personal worst class. They did revamp the Dragoon a lot, but I always hated the fucking Dragoon. Like back in the early days, Dragoon was it was always the meme class. It's like if you had a Dragoon on your team, it's like, yep, well, we know who's gonna die first.
See, that was actually my first class. That was the first one I went for.
Yeah, but you joined at a time where you were gonna have a good time. But the Dragoon class in the early days was just, yeah, you play as that. The healers are like, well, we gotta pay extra attention to this kid with autism.
There was one time. Oh my god! There was one time we were doing a dungeon, and the healer was so fucking trash. I was playing Summoner, so I had low level healing and I could res people. But I was doing better heals and res. I had to res the fucking healer several times. I'm like, are you kidding me? I'm supposed to be DPS right now, and I'm fucking side healing your ass.
Oh god, if you were playing as Summoner and you had the healing abilities, oh god, that means that you were playing those low level dungeons. That's why you got a fucking shit healer. That person's still learning how to play. I remember my early days, and I would go into dungeons with people, and the mechanics for them was just so different. It's just like, wait, I actually have to take care of other people and not myself? That was always funny. My god. Those were some good times. I remember the healer was dying, and then they blamed me. I was like, what? They were like, yeah, I was so focused on healing you that I ended up dying. That doesn't make sense.
You can heal both of us at the same time.
Yeah, it's just a simple dungeon, dude. We're not doing a raid. It's not like if you do an AoE heal, you're gonna get like some kind of debuff on you, bro. Just throw a heal at me and throw a heal at yourself.
My biggest dumbass moments are always I go in and I'm leveling a tank class and I forget to put up the tank stance and I'm like, why am I not drawing aggro? Why is the healer
That's always funny. I see that all the time. I don't actually get annoyed like some people do. You make mistakes. A lot of the times, like if you're just running dungeons, You don't need to take them fucking serious. They're not high-end shit. That's just like, you do dungeons, you have fun, you have a good time. But you don't need to fucking... So I find stuff like that pretty funny. And, oh my god, I've been trying to do this fucking boss for like fucking days now. I can't get a team to just fucking successfully do it. I've met some people that are actually interesting through it, but today I was pretty annoyed. I hate, if you want to see me actually get mad at the game, why don't you just stand there and play as your class and not listen to somebody who's played that class for 10 years give you tips, and you still keep making the same fucking mistakes. And it's like, you're in a high-end duty. This is for people that are doing hard-ass content. This isn't like casual gameplay. Stop fucking just doing the same shit over and over. Actually listen to my advice and adapt it to your playstyle. Nope. Just kept doing the thing and couldn't do the boss because they weren't putting out enough DPS. And I'm like, okay, I think I'm done. Fucking 2.5 hours trying to beat one boss, and my fucking one... And they're black mages too. They were a black mage. And I'm like, you're not even casting like spells properly. What the fuck are you doing? And then like I tried like telling them one simple thing. Like I was okay. I was just like, there's an ability that black mages have. I told them, I said, save this ability for this specific part of the boss fight. So that way we could get through that phase together. They popped all of their abilities the second the boss fight began, and then when the fucking mechanics showed up, I'm the only one putting out fucking DPS with the others that are struggling to put out DPS, and the one person's over there like, oh wait, oh yeah, that's the part, oh. Yeah, for 2.5 hours, you're like, oh yeah, that's the part. Fuck you, man.
Oh shit, we're already an hour in.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, we're an hour in and we haven't even fucking heard Color sing yet.
We're not
What's
gonna.
gonna happen?
That's okay. I'll just play your video.
Do not.
I will. You're just gonna sit there and suffer.
I will leave.
How funny would it be
You can't leave. You're committed to this.
if secretly us four learned one of her songs and we just sang it looking at
Oh,
her?
that would have been great. Fuck. Why didn't you? Shit.
Like
you
a
should've brought that
barbershop
up.
quartet of her own song. Sing
Fuck. All right, next time she's a guest, we'll have to.
You gotta
that.
do her most popular song. Conversation.
it. Yeah, I was gonna guess. Is
Yeah,
that
'cause I
it?
like having conversations. That's always cool.
All right, I'll learn it.
So, your hot tub time machine topic.
Oh wait, what? Hot tub time machine?
I thought it was
Hot
the
tub
hot tub
Twitch.
streamers.
It's the hot tub shit from Twitch added in. I don't know if you've been keeping up. Twitch added in a section for like beaches, hot tubs, and pools.
Yeah, I thought that was
I
dumb.
did not actually know that. but
Dude, I know
that's-
that, but Twitch is fucking stupid. I hate Twitch.
Yeah, it's weird. Twitch has gone from a gaming platform to like, all right, hey, it's almost porn, but not really.
It's just watch other people socialize now. It's like, what?
My problem with it is I don't care how Twitch brands themselves. You want to add in a fucking stream service that lets people be in a fucking hot tub and stuff like that, but you allow... It's like you don't know what you want to allow and not allow, but then you're like, okay, well, we're going to make this okay for this group of people, but not okay for this group of people. It's like you don't even know what your fucking identity is. And you just ban people across the fucking board for the dumbest and littlest fucking things, and then you give people some of the most fucking highest support I have ever fucking seen. Like, are you all fucking each other? Is that what's going on? Because I feel like I'm actually working with a bunch of people in a goddamn office and everyone's circle jerking except for me. And I'm like,
Yeah.
what the fuck? I can't... And I know that YouTube has a lot of problems, but I'd rather deal with YouTube than a fucking Twitch staff that only runs from its problems rather than trying to solve them.
Well, YouTube has less problems like that and more problems with their shitty like automatic services. Twitch has problems with actual staff being white knights or running around doing other dumb shit. They don't know their guns and they don't know how to stick to them either.
Like, bruh, you banned the word simp. Are you fucking kidding me?
It's because they're simping.
Yeah, exactly.
If you get upset over an internet meme, get the fuck off the internet.
It's their job. They can't. They're on there
Then
to white
quit.
knight.
Find a
and
new
hang out.
profession. Go work at fucking
Yeah, find
Starbucks.
a job where you don't interact with people so your feelings don't get fucking hurt.
Yeah, go work at a fucking Starbucks.
That would be even worse. You mess up your order, you end up getting sued.
Oh, that's a good story. I can tell you that one. All right.
No. I don't like how that's related to that. All right.
All right.
on.
So,
I've heard worse transitions.
True.
me and Kyle went to Subway, right? And he ordered a sandwich. I told him, I was like, I knew what I wanted, but I was just like, you go first. And he's like, are you sure? I was like, yeah, just fucking go, man. Just do it. And he orders a fucking footlong, and he's just like, I want a little bit of mayo on this side, and then I want you to put, I don't want double meat, but just a little bit of meat. And then I was like, I was just listening to him order, and then, hang on. They're doing stuff upstairs.
They're remodeling. It's fine.
Yeah.
Is it a drill I'm hearing?
It's a Dremel.
Close enough.
Yeah, about the same thing.
They both
It's a
spin.
machine that goes.
Yeah.
It's a
Yeah.
machine that goes Spain.
Boom!
All
I want mine size Vinny to talk to me.
right.
Come on, fine, so it's video.
He's
That's a good thing to say out of context.
he's ordering all this, and as he's talking to the lady, and by the way, it's this girl's first time. Like, she said she was new, right? And so I just stood there. I don't know. I thought she thought we were like about to get into an argument or something, because she's like, "Oh God, I don't know how to handle this." So like, she had that expression on her face. So I was like, "Kyle, stop! What are you doing? What the fuck is a little bit of meat, not double meat?" It was like, you either want just regular or double. What is a little bit of meat? And he's like, just a little, just not enough that it's, double, just a little more than normal. It's like,
He wants a pound of meat.
oh, now are you gonna ask her for like a pint of lettuce? You're gonna ask her for like a Swiss? Yeah, a pinch.
Yeah, what's a
I meant to
pinch?
say a pinch. You're like a pinch of lettuce.
I thought you were trying to say pint.
Pint. Yeah, they mean
I
pint.
was like, did you not-
Yeah, I was like, you want to?
Like when
You're
people
gonna ask
say
her for a
bagel.
pinch of lettuce. You're gonna ask her for like a.
Bagel?
You're gonna
Oh,
ask her
God.
for a cut of tomato. Like what are you gonna do? What's next? Go on, proceed with the order, because I'm already confused, and it's her new time. It's her first time, and you're confusing her.
Yeah, can I get a pound of lettuce? Are you serious?
And he's like, it's not that hard.
Macaroni
It's not.
salad.
It's normal. It's a normal
No.
thing. And I said, you're the reason why I complain about PA on my podcast.
Oh shit! Oh shit! You can't call that man out like that. What the fuck?
He did though.
Pennsylvanian. Are you sure you don't want to just use a slur?
And she's just standing there. She's like, "Are we good?"
Watching you argue. That's good. If we ever met in public, dude, everyone would just look at us and be like, I don't know if I want to be involved and walk away. We're just yelling at each other.
Like I was just like, it's okay, carry on. He only wants a little bit of meat. Just put a little bit on, pinch of lettuce, and a cut of tomato, and he's good. He said, "Fuck you." And then the Starbucks reference came, because after he ordered, I ordered my sandwich. I was still talking to him. I said, "Bro, what I just watched there just hurt." It's like people that go to Starbucks and you're like, "Yeah, I would like a little squeeze of lemon and then side of like salt." And I'm like, "What?" I've seen somebody order a side of salt.
Fuck you.
I'm like,
side of salt. Are they dipping it? Like,
I
what?
don't know.
Dipping the lemon in the salt.
No, but from what I understood, like I actually like Googled it. I was just like, do people like? I Googled. I said, do people? What do you do with drinks and salt? And apparently, like it's a thing where people will pour a sprinkle salt in their drink to add more flavor.
You salting your fucking drink? What the fuck?
Yeah,
The
it's
only
a
thing I
thing.
can think of is a salted
I'm so fucking
caramel, but
tired of white
nothing
people.
else.
I'm tired of white people.
I am tired of people, bro. They always be doing the stupidest shit with their food.
Like the only thing I
Jamal,
could
why
think
did
of that was close to that is when I get a drink in a glass and I'm at like a restaurant and they give me a coaster. You put a little bit of salt on the coaster so it doesn't like fucking pick the coaster up. That's about it. That's the only thing I think you'd use salt for in that instance.
You know, I got the second lady, too. I wish I had the new girl. The new girl actually put care into what she was doing because, like, it was her first day, and it looked like she was actually like, okay, like she took her time with it. Like she like took the cheese out, and she was like laying it like, she even like rearranged it a little bit to even make it look pretty. And I'm like, what? I just stared at her as
Sandwich artist.
yeah, I just stared at her when she was doing it. So, and then the other girl that had my sandwich, she just. She threw it in like a bag and then put it in the goddamn oven because I ordered like a 6-inch melt.
God.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then she gave it back to me, and it's just a fucking mess. Like when I opened it up, the meat's in the bag. It's not even on the sandwich.
Oh god!
Jesus.
And I'm like, what in the fuck?
Actually, fucking eat.
Have you ever had it where you ask them to like cut up the sandwich or they're supposed to cut up the sandwich and they don't? They just like bag it up. Like they put the knife on it. I've had it where they put the knife on the sandwich and like start cutting, and then it's like they finish and they threw it in the bag, and I've taken it home and like not even the entire top layer of bread is cut through. That's it. They like scored the top of the bread of the sandwich and like put it in the bag and fucked off.
I don't know. And then when we were eating, I didn't even the meat was half cold and half warm too. I was like, how the fuck do you manage that? How do you make it half warm and half cold?
Bro, I'm gonna have to eat after this podcast.
Well, we're an hour 20 in, so
And then I looked at Kyle and I said, yo, I don't understand it. People will make a fucking sexist joke about women making sandwiches, and this bitch can't even do that.
You know, you're really doing your part by proving stereotypes wrong. Fuck you.
I never understood that either, too. Never understood that one stereotype. I always thought it was like a weird thing to say. Like, I've heard it, like, growing up, like, in school, people would throw that around, but I was just like, well, you can't do it yourself? What? are you...
Like the 50s.
yeah, it's
The
like
50s?
back when the dude would go to work and the woman would stay home, take care of the kids, and cook.
Yeah, back when they literally advertised shit for like the bottom of the oven for women to soak their feet in.
Yeah, I was thinking about the exact same thing.
Yeah.
Interesting.
What?
I've never
Yeah, that's
seen
like-
that.
I thought they did. Don't they teach that in school still? They normally teach about like early feminism and how women were just like that
yeah,
was what they did.
Like flappers and shit.
Yeah, that's just what they did. They stayed
Dude,
home and
I don't
cooked
even know what
and did all
schools
that jazz.
got doing anymore. I stopped paying attention to the education system when they started talking about Common Core math.
I graduated just in time to fucking miss you with that shit.
I'm like, when they explained Common Core, it happened. My school implemented it, but everybody was against it, and they said all the seniors don't have to do it.
Well,
It's
I
your
looked
last
at
year,
my
fuck it.
sister's fucking math homework one day, and she's like, "Yeah, it's Common Core math." I looked at it, and I'm like, "What the fuck are you doing? What is this?"
Wait, I didn't even know like what they were trying to go for.
It just made it more complicated.
Yeah,
It gave me the same vibe as when they like switched up, like because keyboards weren't originally this like QWERTY arrangement. they were in alphabetical order, but they were like, people are writing too fast. So they started releasing shit under the QWERTY format so people would like get confused and not know how to write anymore. But people just got used to that too, so they gave up. That's what Common Core math feels like to me.
Wait, you telling me they changed it up so people wouldn't get confused?
No, they would
They
get
changed it up to
confused.
confuse people.
But
They were
why?
getting too smart.
So they would stop writing so much.
Yeah.
People
You don't
are
want
fucking
your-
dumb, man.
you don't want your
Fuck off.
people-
I can't.
You don't want
I can't.
you don't want the people that serve you to be smart because then they'll rise up. So fucking swap it.
I don't think anybody's gonna rise up. They're only gonna rise up if you fucking start treating them like shit. Just leave me alone. I
Yeah,
want
they
to play
were treating
Final
them like
Fantasy.
shit.
Give me just
Fine.
enough money to live and fuck off. Like, seriously, I don't want to rise up against you. I don't want to conflict with you. I don't want outside interaction because I hate a lot of people around me. Just leave me the fuck alone and let me play my video games.
Yeah. Just let me do this one thing till I'm dead and I'm out of your hair.
Yeah.
That's pretty true, yeah.
I will never fight you as long as you leave me alone. I will work and pay you taxes. Leave me alone. I don't want to be involved.
Yeah. I think that's a lot of people's thing. They just don't want to be involved anymore. They look around and they're like, hey man, everything is
Sadly-
so shit. I just don't want to be involved.
Sadly, if we do that too much, the people that aren't properly educated in a lot of stuff, and I'm not saying like just stupid, like educated, like their education comes from media. I'm very against mainstream media. My mom calls me a conspiracist, and I'm like, I'm not a conspiracist. I just media is just all manipulation. They tell you what they want you to hear, so that way you feel a certain way all the time. And then if you do some like Googling and actual see like articles like from like, you know, credible sources, you'll realize, oh my god, the story is actually different from what I saw on the goddamn news. Like,
Yeah.
who would have thought?
Fuck the news, man. News is a scam.
Yeah.
News is a scam.
News
Well,
is a scam. Water's a scam. What else did I call a scam? Some you did I called a scam. What was it? Oh yeah, sleeping for 8 hours. That's a scam.
What? I need
That
to hear
rat
this.
bastard is in my room again. I will
I
murder
heard
you.
him. I heard him that time.
So
Yeah.
wait, okay, I'm curious. Wait, why is sleeping for 8 hours a scam?
Mainly just because I'm tired no matter how much sleep I get. So, it's just
Yeah.
wasting my time.
You're just weak.
If I sleep for 5 hours, I feel better than if I slept for like 8 hours.
I'll tell you what. I sleep the worst on like third shift hours. So when I was going to bed around with you guys at like 10 a.m., that's when I felt the worst. But when I would go to bed at like 6 or like 7 at the latest, I felt the best. And I felt very meh whenever I went to bed around like 12. Because I'm more... Everybody's different, no matter what. I do generally believe that like we adapt to a certain type of lifestyle that's like in our like code or whatever, to where like we're like either night people or day people. I always seen myself more as a night person because I've always hated the daytime. I always felt very like low energy in the mornings and in the afternoon. But when I would sleep in the mornings and wake up in the afternoon, I felt the best of my life all the time. I always felt great. And then I try to change it up, and that's when I work. The thing is, I always work first shift jobs because I prefer my night hours. I want my evening hours. I want my 7 to 12 o'clock to myself. Not, I mean, if I worked a second shift job, I probably would be doing great, but then I'd be getting off at like 12, 2 in the morning. You guys remember when I used to get out at those times?
That's when I used to get out of my job.
And then it's like most of you guys were going to bed. Goshu was my MVP all the time, and Tyrone.
Yeah.
They were the only ones that were up till like when I had to go to bed. We just
So
I want more
peeped
color
the
related
time.
pizza time.
No, I said I peeped the time. I saw we have 30 minutes left. Kyler's been quiet for a while, so we should start directing some more.
Yeah, I want more. I want more stuff directed towards color, like more questions about her. She is the guest. This needs to be about her.
Koo and Tyrone haven't asked her anything yet.
Yeah, please ask your friend things that you may or may not know about their lives.
She's just looking at both of us like, why are you doing this?
Well, you can't just sit there and look pretty and be a cheerleader. You have to participate in some way. And our way of getting you to participate is suffering.
Suffer.
That's a great way to put it.
I'm not making her suffer. I'm just making her use her voice.
I like suffering. I like hearing her cry.
Oh,
Be changed into a gremlin.
Fuck you.
What do you mean, fuck you? You can't even see you from over here. That's how I know.
What is that stance?
He's koala hugging his microphone again.
I gotta edit the texture of that mic specifically to have a big like rust mark from Vital.
Oh, no.
Oh.
Don't say that.
You.
Well, I wouldn't have to say that if one of y'all would fucking ask Color a question.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna change my bit rate.
I changed my bit rate. What the fuck?
I'm gonna change my bit rate.
Cool. Ask Color a question.
I'm trying to think of a question. Fuck you.
It's not hard. Just ask her anything.
I'll ask her a question. What do you want us to ask about you?
Yeah. What do you want us to know about you?
What's your favorite way to murder someone?
Who is Colorsun?
Yeah, talk about that. You got it in.
you already
Talk
know.
about your murderous tendencies.
Yeah, we
you
already
have.
know, but that's the point of a podcast. Color!
Color.
Oh shit.
Tell my mom how she's gonna find me dead one day.
Oh no.
What's your favorite murder method so she knows?
Okay, so if you so potassium is found naturally in the body, right? And if you if you inject potassium under the tongue, it'll kill you. It'll look like a heart attack. And the mouth heals quickly. So by the time anyone would be looking there, the injection wound would be healed over. So that's how you get away with murder, because it just looks like it
What do you
just
mean
you
the
just
mouth
died.
is the quickest healing?
You say
Yeah,
that
your
one a
mouth feels
lot. What's
creepy.
your second version
Well,
of killing
anytime
someone?
I fucking get an injury in my mouth, it stays there for weeks and it pisses me off. What the fuck you mean it's the quickest healing?
Maybe you're just broken.
My mouth is just broken, bitch.
What
Bitch,
was
no.
that laugh? Jesus.
What's another way you'd like to kill someone other than potassium?
Listen, my laugh is.
So wait, why do you die if you inject potassium into somebody?
Just too much of it kills you.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Well, too much of anything kills you.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't even breathe too much.
I could
Good.
inject a single droplet of water into you and you die.
Yeah.
Like it's just anything basically is not supposed to be in the bloodstream. Just like one droplet of anything in there kills you.
Literally fucking nothing. If you just
Yeah.
get air to your
You
bloodstream.
just get air in there, your heart goes. Ah!
Yeah.
You just made me feel weird. I don't like it.
Actually, yeah, it's when if it goes to your brain, like just an air pocket, like it just explodes. It's
Yeah.
weird.
God.
I'm taking my headset off. Fuck you.
It's fucked
I
up.
don't want to hear this
Oh,
anymore.
so now now we know how to torture him. Just talk about all the various ways your body can die from seemingly nothing.
So go
Brain
to your mom.
explosion.
You'll
what
find.
happens is I imagine the pain and the shit, and it's just like it jolts me.
I did that to her. So fucking
Oh no.
the very first thing that happened to me when I woke up the other day was like my very first step out of my bed. I step on a toothpick and it plants into my foot, and I I have like a bag of Legos that's just like under my bed, and I thought, oh, the bag of Legos came out. I stepped on a Lego, but I was like, that's an oddly painful Lego. Like, so I sat back on my bed and I looked at my foot, and I just see a toothpick sticking out of it, and it's in there so deep that like I pulled on it to like get it out, but my finger slipped because I didn't have a good enough grip for how much it was in there.
Oh,
So I had to grab it again, and then I pulled, and the skin tugged so much with it. And then later on, I told my mom about what happened, and she's like, "Did you clean it?" And I forgot about that part.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I didn't clean the
What?
wound thing. I forgot.
He's fine now.
so Goshu's
But-
mom says insulin is better than potassium.
Her body is naturally resistant.
You gave her tips on how to kill me.
Yeah, she can collect your insurance. Fuck it.
Oh my god! My mom is gonna conspire with my girlfriend to kill me.
Right, but like, here's the thing: how the fuck is she gonna get her hands on insulin?
Easily?
What do you
Is
mean?
it? I don't know. That's just
What?
expensive.
Come back when you think it through.
I can tell that to you a lot.
You can just find that in medicine cabinets because fucking so many people are diabetic.
Yeah, like,
That's okay. Yeah, that's true.
yeah, that's what I mean. It's just like, wait, what? Like,
Yeah, I don't even know where the fuck you would get potassium. in
Oh, you
any
can buy
large-
it like in
I
a
know.
fucking Walmart. You can just get because people have potassium deficiencies or like iron deficiencies. You can just buy it.
See, but that's
it's like how she has iron
quantities
pills.
that's meant to be ingested. She needs a concentration that once injected, it just kills you.
Yeah,
You
you can
don't
get.
need very much of it.
Yeah, you can purify it out of a fucking insulin pill.
I'm gonna come home one day and she's gonna have a fucking like meth lab looking thing and like distilling potassium into it.
You just need like a pot with a lid and then like a beaker maybe for science.
Yeah, that's exactly what a
Science looks.
fucking meth lab looks like. Hey, hon, what are you doing? Cooking meth? No, it's potassium. Oh, okay. Hey, wait a minute. Oh, unrelated. I'm sleeping at a hotel tonight and tomorrow night and the night after, and I don't know when I'm going to be home, basically.
Going on an in-town business trip. I'll see you later.
don't worry, I'll let you come over, Goshu.
Oh, is she trying to kill you again? Yeah. What'd you do this time? I don't know. It could have been the story about a nail being embedded in my foot. It could have been the
Color, have
story-
you ever imagined yourself actually killing someone?
I bet she has.
I guarantee.
What?
You have a knife sticker on your chair. I know Goshu put it there, but it's there for a
Okay,
reason.
Listen, I haven't thought about actually killing someone. Do I think I could?
Sure.
Yes. Am I going to?
Do I think I could? Why do you think you could kill someone consciously? You wouldn't even feel. You would feel no guilt whatsoever.
Depending on who it is, I mean.
Why does it matter on who it is? That always gets me. That doesn't make. You gotta explain.
What do you mean? Why does it matter who it is?
Some people you just don't give a shit about, bro. What do you
Well,
mean?
The thing
Yeah.
is, no, because I'm very someone that's just like, just because I don't know you, doesn't mean that I shouldn't care.
Wait a
if you're
minute.
no. If you're an innocent, this has to deal with killing. Don't you fucking try to like. No.
Let's bring up your fucking old ex-coworkers that you're like, yeah, I'd feel nothing.
You didn't
if
even
I-
let me finish. This is the problem. I knew it was gonna happen. I knew it. You were gonna try to turn it around.
That's
No,
the
shut the
point.
fuck up. I'm muting you. Fuck you.
You're like, how could you not feel something if you
No,
killed
no,
somebody?
no,
You
no,
have
you
to.
didn't even let me explain! Motherfucker! Alright, I am ignoring you, and then you can listen and be like, oh. So, the thing is, I have a problem with killing people that are innocent. If there is no reason why you should die, you shouldn't have to die.
Well, yeah.
If an
That's
evil
exactly why it depends
That's
who
why
it
it
is.
depends.
but I don't know.
See, a whole room is like, your point has fallen apart immediately.
No, y'all. No,
Your
because
stack of Jenga bricks has fallen.
I am fucking done. Fuck all of you. I'm going back to Final Fantasy.
All right. That's here.
That's why you have the Final Fantasy sticker. I'm so glad it's on there.
Would you guys rather be publicly hanged or publicly guillotined?
Publicly
Guillotined.
guillotined.
Guillotined, because I feel like I know for a fact that would kill me. I
Yeah.
feel like if I got hanged, there might be a chance where I'm just gasping for a
Choking.
while because they fucked it up. But
Yeah.
guillotine is very hard to fuck up.
I think guillotine's like the best option.
It's the quickest clean. It's intimidating as
quick,
fuck.
clean.
but
Your
is
head falls
cool.
into a basket, you're done.
Yeah, quick, clean, cool.
You know, you're
I think-
actually still conscious for up to 10 seconds after your head's been cut off.
Yes,
Well,
we've
yeah,
done
but
the
it's better than
experiment.
choking.
Yeah, but here's the thing: my brain can't send nerve signals to the rest of my body to freak out. So it's
Yeah.
fine.
True.
It's
My
on brain.
brain's just like, oh damn, okay, blood.
Okay, but
I
how
don't
about
have
this
to think of
one?
another plan. When I hear that blade release, I'm like, all right, fuck it.
You know how they
I'll
kill
look
witches?
around for
Would
10
you be
seconds
burned?
in the basket.
Do you want to
Would you
look
guys
at
be
the blade
burned or
coming down
drowned?
or not looking at it?
Whatever.
Might as well look up.
Look at the thing that's about to kill you.
Yeah, fuck it.
All right, so he had another one. It sounded way worse.
You know how they killed witches, quote unquote, but like, would you be burned or would you be drowned?
Burned.
Or
Both
crushed.
of those sound fucking terrible.
That's why.
Drowning hurts more than burning.
Drowning is like my least favorite because I've almost drowned before. I would prefer not to have to ever experience that again in my life.
Well, with being burned, like eventually your nerve cells are gone anyways.
Yeah, they get burned off if the fire's hot enough. Except I could scream and just do Anakin shit for like at least a minute and a half and then I'd die.
It takes a lot longer to
People.
like die from drowning because like the time it takes to like lose consciousness. The
Yeah.
time it takes for your nerve cells to just be gone. That's mainly what you gotta weigh. How long does it take before I'm not feeling it anymore?
Yeah.
But then there was the one dude who got fucking crushed slowly over the course of hours. They just
Oh, fuck
rocks.
that. Fuck
true.
that one.
And then the absolute Chad, more rocks.
What?
More.
Giles Corey.
Oh no.
They executed him during a witch trial, but they did
Oh,
it.
it was a Salem
He
witch.
had a unique way where they just kept piling rocks on top of him until he either confessed or got crushed. But they did it slowly.
Yeah, that sounds fucked. Crushed by rocks or getting rocks thrown now? That's a question.
Yeah, getting stoned sounds awful too. Or well, if it takes like
Both.
one potential baseball player to fucking nail you in the
Yeah,
head.
if
killing
you
the
get
rest of the
hit,
rocks.
as long as you get hit in the temple, like, HDMI out, you're done.
HDMI out.
See, I always thought
Just
that
like
was
the
like weird
simulations.
as like a trial. It's just like if you die, you're a witch.
Well,
Isn't
They
it
were
if you
stupid,
survive,
that's
you're a
why-
witch?
that's why they killed people.
But the thing is, like, if everyone else dies of like just age and natural causes, doesn't that make them witches too? Like nobody thought
see-
of
Wait,
that.
no, it's if you survive, isn't it? You're a
Is it?
witch?
What did
I'm
you just?
confused.
What was
No,
this?
okay, so there.
Oh, good night.
Specifically, the drowning one. It was, if you sank, you're not a witch, but if you sink, you drown. So, like, even if that's basically, even if you're found innocent because you sank to the bottom, you're still dying.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, basically
drowned.
everyone was overly hysterical and just being run off by like for so long. All because some little girls were fucking assholes.
Yeah,
Okay,
it was
I
all
get what
just
you're
shit
saying
like
now.
you would live if you were a witch, but in the process of proving people
Uh-huh.
innocent, you just killed them.
Yeah, stupid.
Did anybody live? No.
No. Danganronpa execution flashbacks. Thanks, Kinjiko.
Jesus Christ.
I got her to play the first game. It was a good time.
What's some other ways people have died in the past through public execution?
Iron Bull.
The Bronze Bull.
Bronze
I haven't
Bull
heard
is
about that. I
Iron
want to
Bull,
hear
what?
about this.
It's bronze.
Iron.
It's bronze.
No, it's
Either
iron.
one, what is it about? What
It's
happens?
fucking iron.
Google it.
I will
Please
fucking
stop.
Google it.
Shut the fuck up.
I just want to know what happens with this iron/bronze bull.
The metal bowl. Fucking tell him what it is.
So basically, there was a hollowed out bull statue, and they would put you in it, and they would light a fire under it. So slowly over time, the metal heats up, and you're just kind of
Oh.
being slow cooked in there. And it's hollowed out by the nostrils too, so like your screaming
No.
sounds like a bull, like doing
Kinda
that.
like
An
the-
elevated version of getting burned to death.
It's kind of like
Fuck.
the
You're just
it's kinda like that one
ultimate
torture
hot
method.
box.
yeah, it's like that one torture method where they like have a bucket and they have a rat or like a couple rats in there, and they put it on top of you and then they heat the bottom of the bucket. So like the only way through is through you. It's like the rats just dig through you.
Oh. No.
Yeah, it's fucked up. It's a fucked up torture method. There's also where they tie all 4 of your limbs to horses and they all send
Oh,
the
that
horses
I've
in
heard.
directions. Yeah.
That one I've heard about. Fuck that one.
Yeah, the Unity extension method.
Extension.
There was one.
Extreme pose.
There's a couple like really awful ones. Like there's one where they just put rats in a cage and they like fasten the cage to you, so the only way the rats can get out is if they burrow through you.
Yeah. It's the
There's
same as
another
the
one where
same as the
they
bucket.
yeah, there's another one where they just like slather you in like honey and then drift you out in like a bayou, so all the bugs start like eating you alive and like
Yep.
nesting you and all that kind of shit.
What the fuck?
Yeah, people are fucked.
Yeah.
So
Now
what
it's
were
just
your
guns or
findings?
knives.
What?
What were your findings?
They're both right. But its real name is called the Brazen Bull.
Brazen Bull. Ah. After you left, I kind of figured there would be shit about both names.
Oh my god.
I was like, I can easily see people reporting both of them.
It was also, I think I read too, it was like it said it's a Sicilian bull. Is that,
Sicilian Bull? Yeah.
yeah, I'm not going to open it back up. But yeah, I think that's what I saw too.
Well, that's based on region they did that in. All right, here's a question. You have to participate.
You
Well, hang on. I always
No.
thought, I actually did look into the history of of the bull thing, and I always thought it was fucked up too. It was like the guy wanted like a torture method, so he had the creator create the
yeah.
bull, and then the creator made it so that way the mouth would be a megaphone, so that way you can hear the screams and the smoke coming out the nostrils as if it was a screaming bull. And the guy who wanted to, I was looking up. I had my headset
Yeah,
on.
no.
The king that commissioned it was horrified,
Yeah,
and so
that
he had him executed by it.
yeah,
Wait, what?
yeah,
Yeah, the king was like, "Holy shit, that's fucked up."
and then
And
he
then
Fuck
killed
the
him.
guy who made this. Kill him.
Yeah, fuck the guy who made this.
I commissioned this, but fuck!
He killed the guy in the same thing he created. That's fucked.
To be killed by your own creation.
All right.
Yikes.
So the question I pose for everyone here,
Mm.
the Chinese water torture thing.
Wait.
I
The
remember,
drip one?
yeah, the drip one. I remember all throughout high school, everyone would fucking argue about whether or not it would be bad. Do you think you could stand being subjected to, like, let's say 12 hours minimum continuous drip on one spot of your forehead as you're buried underground?
No, because I can't handle fucking being underground.
Can I wipe my
It's just to your
forehead?
neck. It's to your neck. You're still breathing.
Yeah, but I don't like being constricted
I see.
in any way.
Do I have other means to look at other than just emptiness?
No.
Yeah, no, I can't. No way.
That's a tough one for me because I've thought about it. I'm like, I could probably do it, but at the same time, it's like I kind of don't want to.
Well, of course you wouldn't want to. I mean, ideally you wouldn't be buried up to your neck. And
Good
someone
point.
spot
Do you know
it.
what
I
I
don't know.
mean?
What do you think? Because that sounds. It's not as bad
As
as
far
some of
as
the other
torture
ones.
methods go, if I had to pick one, I would maybe go for that.
What
That's
about
like the
Yeah.
minor
I
annoyance
think you gotta
torture
compare
method.
that. You gotta compare that to the white room torture.
White room
See,
torture?
that one, I feel like I could be fine with that.
Wait, what's the white room torture?
Everything is white. They
They
give
put you in a white room. That's
yeah,
it.
But
everything
wait, she
is
That's
didn't
white.
it?
answer the question. She didn't answer the question yet. We'll get to that.
Okay.
I think I'd be fine. I'd probably just zone out and just not even care.
Yeah, after a while, I guess you just stop giving a shit.
Color. Let's
Yeah.
Go crazy.
let's actually do it. Let's see if you can. I want to petition.
You pull the
this.
cars move of you just
Oh,
stop
gosh.
thinking.
Yeah,
Yeah, just turn it off.
we're gonna need you to sign these consent forms.
All right, so back to the white room.
You want to explain
So-
it?
I can. So basically, you know the "I'm Blue" song.
Oh my god!
So
Yeah, sure.
it's like that, but everything's white, everything, and you just get locked in a room where every single thing is white. Everything you eat's white. Everything you drink's white. Everyone you see is white. And you just have to live like that for a bit till you snap. I think I would be fine. Same with the
I
sensory
think it'd be-
deprivation rooms where it's
I
like,
don't know.
oh,
It is banned.
quiet, it's dark.
It is a banned torture method because it fucks with people too psychologically.
Well, yeah, it's kind of like a solitary. It's basically a solitary confinement, from what I'm guessing.
Well, it's
think I
like you
could
don't
do it.
even
That's
even
already
get a
fucked.
conversation. They give you when they give you food, it is on like everything is white. You see no color, nothing. There's not even any mirrors, so you can't even look at yourself.
Like I would need a mirror to look at myself.
I already live a very isolated lifestyle. I think I'd be fine. What's the time frame we're talking about? Because at some point I would just at least pretend to be crazy just so I can get the fuck out of there and do something.
Yeah,
They just keep you in.
it'd be boredom at first.
I know,
and
but
I'd
for
I
hypotheticals,
don't-
for what we would be able to deal
Let's
with.
say
A
a
month.
week. Okay,
A
never mind a month.
A month.
No.
Yeah, I wouldn't
A
do it for
week.
I
long.
would do a week tops.
Yeah.
After that, I'm just thinking about all the shit I could be doing, and it's no, I got shit to do, man. They try to torture me with that. I don't snap. I just like, look, man, I got shit to do. Fine, whatever the fuck you need to know. I just want to
Yeah.
go.
So
Out. I just
you
got
look
rid
at
of
like that
I
mirror
need
that's
to-
also a fucking window. It's just like, so I just have to act crazy for it to get out of here. Yeah. Okay.
You want me to act crazy? I'll act crazy.
Well, I already talk to myself on a regular basis. It wouldn't take more than like
All of
2 or
a
3
sudden,
steps.
I just pictured Goshu like ripping off his clothes, going monkey, and like reaching into his
Monkey.
ass and throwing poop at the fucking one way.
I would.
You want to add color? Starts throwing shit.
Do you think anyone's ever done that just so they would have color? They just took a shit and started painting with it. Like, ha! Fuck your white room. I have brown. So
I'm
take it
sure.
out.
Or like they cut themselves and just add red everywhere.
Yeah, I think people have done that before,
Sir,
definitely.
he's gone completely insane. What do you mean? Well, the white room is in full color now. What do you
Yeah.
mean?
The white room? Yeah, it's red.
Well, he
Got
had
red
red,
and brown in
yellow, and brown to work with. He started mixing colors.
I don't want to say where those colors came from, but
He started doing
I'd
some
rather
Bob Ross
make it
shit
be
about
blue.
halfway through.
Look at him. Here's some happy little trees. He's like,
I don't think we should have given that Bob Ross read audiobook.
Why did you sound like Salad Fingers? You didn't even sound like Bob Ross.
because I was a crazy dude thinking he was Bob Ross.
God,
I
salad
like
fingers.
Spoons.
Bomb.
Okay. Well, I think we're.
Color. Wait. Color, you have to talk for the last 5 minutes.
Yeah,
I don't
You gotta
think
do the
I'm
funny
physically
thing at the end.
capable.
you literally
Let's
are.
talk about Dead by Daylight. That'll get
Yeah.
you going.
Tell us
I
about
listened to you
Dead
talk
by
about.
Daylight for 5 minutes.
Yeah, talk about that. I want you to explain me what it is because I've never played in my entire life. I quite
My
literally
stomach
haven't.
doesn't feel. I'll buy it for you.
Oh
Just,
no.
just tell me about it. Tell me about the game. Color, you have like 1,000 hours in this game.
Almost literally.
Yeah, I know you can tell me about what it is.
Murder, kill people.
No,
Oh,
no,
come
no, no.
on. You got
Fuck
like
you.
5 minutes. Explain in full detail what the hell Dead
Yeah,
by
give
Daylight
me-
to this tiny gremlin child.
Give me the details of this game.
Okay. You can play as killer or survivor. Survivors have to repair 5 generators in order to unlock the exit gate so they can leave. They try not to die. You have basically 3 chances. You get slashed and put on a hook. And after a couple times you die. So,
Okay.
yeah.
Hi,
Gotcha.
Red.
And then I assume when you can also be the killer, right?
Hello, Red.
Yes.
Okay, gotcha. How many kinds of killers are there?
A lot.
Oh, Jesus Christ, yeah.
There's quite a lot. I
All
want to
right.
not hear that.
All right, I'll leave it at that since I'm getting confirmation from other people.
Wait, I actually had a story based on something we talked about earlier, and then that subject was gone.
All right.
Because earlier when I was like, yeah, I've heard worse transitions. So last night I was talking to her, and it was on the subject of like clinginess, and I made the comparison to the one SpongeBob scene where SpongeBob's like, "What do you usually do when I'm gone?" And
to get back.
yeah, wait for you to get back. So I was talking about like clinginess and that kind of shit, and being like, "Oh man, I hope I'm not too clingy." But and she just goes, "Oh, so about that, I have something I can actually say." And I just got so nervous right away. I was like, "Oh no, oh, shit. Oh fuck!" And then the very next sentence is, "I actually don't really get SpongeBob references. I don't watch SpongeBob. Like I get that one." And I just sat there.
The worst
I'm like,
transition you can do.
Jesus.
You
I
almost
thought she
fucked
was
with his
about to be
brain.
like, "Yeah, actually, you're kind of around too much. I need you to back up." I was having a heart attack just for you to tell me you didn't watch SpongeBob.
Wait, hang on. I want to branch off to that. Have you not seen much SpongeBob? Why?
Her weak ass mom wouldn't allow it.
Yeah, was it a family restriction?
Or did you?
You motherfucker.
Wait, why is it a family restriction?
Some parents don't like their kids watching cartoons like that because they think they're gonna make their kids stupid.
Well, I actually I worked with a girl who also had that thing where she wouldn't let her kids watch SpongeBob, and she said there's too many adult jokes.
They're not gonna get them. That's why they're called
Yeah,
adult jokes.
they don't get them. I tried explaining that to her. I'm like, see, but here's the thing. I watched SpongeBob as a kid, and I didn't get those jokes till I was an adult. And then they were funny. It's like they don't magically know what they're even referring to. But then she just went, "Yeah, but look how you are now." And I went, "Fair point.
Yeah,
Fair
but
point.
What does that
because
even mean?
SpongeBob.
Look how I look at me.
What's wrong with you?
Look at me."
He is a glowing woman.
Nah, I
You're not
hate
a strange nocturnal freak,
Tell me
remember?
what is wrong with me.
what is, seriously, what is wrong with you though?
I've got so many mental issues, dude.
Kakoshi's mom, can you say anything about that?
Yeah.
Bro, I've been in and out of psych evals. I'm pretty sure I'm not allowed to own a gun. Fucking, the only time I've been arrested was fucking mental health condition.
There is people that have never see. I'm not getting into this. I'm ending the stream.
Wait, we
Oh.
gotta say something stupid.